Have you ever met someone who lives their whole life offline? No pictures, no updates, no look at me moments. In today's world, that seems almost impossible, right? It's so strange that we almost don't believe it. But what if I told you their silence isn't accidental? It's not because they're boring or have nothing to share. It's deeply psychological. Today, we're decoding the unseen world of people who choose not to post themselves online. Stick around because you might recognize yourself or someone you know in a completely new light. First off, these individuals often choose presence over performance. Think about it. When you're at a beautiful sunset or a fun concert, is your first instinct to pull out your phone? For many, it is. But for those who stay offline, their first thought isn't, how will this look online? It's, how do I feel right now? They are fully immersed in the moment, soaking in the sights, sounds, and emotions. Their focus stays on the real experience, not the digital representation of it. This isn't a sign of being old-fashioned or insecure. It's a choice that reflects a deep sense of maturity and a desire for genuine living. Next, let's talk about quiet confidence versus loud validation. People who don't post on social media often aren't chasing approval. They don't need a stream of likes and comments to measure their self-worth. Their confidence comes from within, not from the applause of an online audience. In a world where many are shouting for attention, these people are comfortable in their own skin without needing constant external validation. They have an inner scorecard that matters more than any number on a screen. This quiet confidence is a powerful trait, showing they're secure in who they are, regardless of who's watching. This leads us to another key point: strong boundaries and emotional maturity. People who avoid posting are masters of protecting their personal space and energy. They understand a fundamental truth of the internet. Once something is online, it's no longer fully yours. It's out there for judgment, interpretation, and consumption by others. By choosing not to share every detail of their lives, they maintain a clear line between their private world and the public domain. This isn't secrecy. It's a sign of high emotional intelligence. They know what parts of their life are sacred and meant only for themselves and those they truly trust. Another fascinating trait is that they tend to observe more than they display. Instead of crafting the next post, they are often the ones in the corner watching, thinking, and reflecting. They see the world with a certain depth because they aren't looking at it through the lens of social media comparison. They don't feel the pressure to prove they went on vacation or that they're happy in their relationship. Their validation system is internal. They live their life for themselves, not for an audience, which allows them to form their own opinions and perspectives free from the influence of online trends. They also recognize social media for what it is, a highlight reel. These individuals are keenly aware that what people show online is rarely the full, unfiltered truth. It's a curated collection of the best moments, edited and polished for public viewing. By understanding this, they refuse to let these curated posts affect their mental state. They skillfully avoid the trap of comparing their day-to-day reality with someone else's perfectly crafted online persona. This keeps them grounded in their own journey, focused on their own progress, without the anxiety that comparison so often brings. Because they aren't chasing online attention, their relationships are often more genuine. They're not performing for an audience of followers. They're connecting with people on a private, one-on-one basis. Their social circle might be smaller, but it's usually built on a foundation of authenticity and meaningful interaction. They invest their energy in nurturing real-world connections where the bond is felt, not just displayed. For them, true connection with a few close friends or family members matters infinitely more than having thousands of digital followers. Finally, they simply don't need the spotlight to feel seen. So many people use social media to feel visible, to feel that their existence is acknowledged. But the people we're talking about don't need that kind of visibility to feel valued. They feel seen by the people who truly matter in their lives, their partners, their family, their closest friends. This inner sense of worth, independent of public recognition, is incredibly rare and powerful. It's the quiet confidence that says, I'm enough, just as I am. without needing the world to agree. So being low profile doesn't mean being low confidence. In fact, sometimes the quietest people are the ones with the most profound inner strength. The next time you meet someone who doesn't have a social media presence, don't assume their life is empty. It might just be so full that they don't need to prove it to anyone. If this resonated with you, like the video, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe because here we don't judge people. We understand them. Thanks for watching.